Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we're going to take a look at one of the trendiest areas of Dallas, Oak Cliff, with the Oak Cliff Chamber President and CEO. Next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
I remember coming to Dallas in 1992, and back then there just wasn't much going on in Oak Cliff. In fact, I think it was a fairly forgotten part of the city. Now it is really the trendiest spot in the city. It's where all the cool restaurants and shops are opening up. To talk about that, Kiyundra Jones. She is the president and CEO of the Oak Cliff Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you have to be so proud because you joined the chamber in 2007.
2007, yes.
And man, just I'm not exaggerating. Pretty much every cool shop and restaurant that opens is opening right in your backyard.
That's exactly right. In 2007, there was nothing there really. I mean, people like to come to Oak Cliff for Bishop Arts, etc. But Bishop Arts doesn't look the same today that it did in 2007.
Absolutely. And we want to go on your website and scroll down. Beautifully designed website. We should probably give a shout out to your webmaster.
You know what? I'm the most fortunate person in the world. My webmaster is my beloved Brandon Powell. So he not only created but manages the Oak Cliff Chamber's website.
Yes, and I think it does a great job telling your story and how active you guys are. Tell us what, when you started in 2007, you became president in 2014. What is it that you brought to the chamber that was lacking before?
Believe it or not, I brought diversity. So in 2007, the Oak Cliff Chamber of Commerce had never seen a brown person in that seat.
Are you kidding?
I was the first African American that the organization had ever hired.
Wow.
So our board of directors did not reflect the community at all. And so when I came in, I said, wait a minute. This organization needs to reflect the community that it serves. So that was one of the very first things that we started changing in 2014 once I became president. We wanted to ensure that we had diversity on the board of directors. Diversity did exist within the membership, but not the board.
Yes, and I think if there's a knock on Chamber of Commerce's in general, it's, oh, you guys are the guys with the big scissors that cut the ribbons. But it's so much more than that, isn't it? Talk about the value of membership.
Yes, so we do that too. We have some big scissors, and we use them very often. But we are more than a ribbon cutting organization. So we create community relevant programming. And so we've done that so many different ways. Another thing that the Oak Cliff Chamber was lacking when I came in 2007 was programming that extended beyond the north part of Oak Cliff. So we've created programming for the entire Oak Cliff region. One of those programs is our Oak Cliff Works program. It is the workforce development program that takes the underemployed and unemployed and it gives them an opportunity at a career opportunity. And so we help cycle folks out of poverty. It's a poverty alleviation program that's been in existence since 2018.
Wow, and we're going to talk more about that in a minute. And I want to brag about Taste of Oak Cliff because, Taste of Dallas is famous, Taste of Plano is famous, but if you haven't gone to a Taste of Oak Cliff, you're really missing out.
You are missing out. Oak Cliff for the longest of time has been given the worst rap in the city. And when you research the region of Oak Cliff is not what it's said to be. And so Taste of Oak Cliff is our opportunity to allow the rest of the world to see how cool Oak Cliff is. And so it gives a voice to the business community to showcase their goods and their services at one time, one platform.
Absolutely, and you've certainly got the recipe for success when it comes to publicity, because I found a wonderful piece that Channel 8 did just before the Taste of Oak Cliff. Let's go ahead and roll that.
And mark your calendars. The Taste of Oak Cliff returns on September 17th and the 18th. It's more than good food, a lot of good food. It's a day of memories, culture, and celebrations. Joining us to talk more about that is Kiyundra Jones, the president of Oak Cliff Chamber and Oak Cliff Empowered Inc. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you. Yes, glad to have you this morning. So tell us why the Taste of Oak Cliff truly matters.
So the Taste of Oak Cliff is all about showing the world, specifically the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, how amazing Oak Cliff truly is from a business perspective.
Makes sense. So tell us more about the event. A lot of people here are new to North Texas. What is the Taste of Oak Cliff's, I guess, fair really all about? A lot of vendors as well.
Yes. So once again, we are completely sold out. We have over 100 vendors. About 30 of those vendors are food vendors. We've got about 13 food trucks, and the rest are small businesses that want to, again, show everyone how amazing their business is. But there are some very unique things about this particular Oak Cliff event. It puts on full display some of the most talented folks here in Oak Cliff. We've got a showcase called Oak Cliff's Got Talent, where Dr. Matthew Knowles will be one of our celebrity judges. We also have an amazing kids zone that will include some small rides. And it's just a really fun, family-friendly event that everyone in the community can come out and join and celebrate and have a great time.
Yeah, I'm looking at the video and it looks like a lot of fun. Now, Kiyundra, you said the event is sold out. Is that just for vendors? I can still get a ticket, right?
You can definitely still get a ticket, but we have no more vendor space.
Okay, no more vendor space. I was like, wait, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, you can still get a ticket. Now, where does all the money go? The proceeds?
So the proceeds goes to, we have a workforce development program where we're taking the unemployed and underemployed, and we're putting them on different career paths. And so we're helping to cycle the community out of poverty through this workforce development program.
Kiyundra, for people that are just tuning in, can you tell us event location, dates, and how to purchase those tickets?
Absolutely. So to purchase tickets, visit us at tasteoakcliff.com. Again, tasteoakcliff.com. The location is 221 West 12th Street. There in the heart of Oak Cliff. It's the old Bank of America Motor Bank. And it'll be September 17th and 18th from 11 a.m. to 7 o'clock p.m.
Sounds good. Kiyundra, before we go here, for someone that's never been, honestly, what is this experience like?
It is an experience like no other. We are one of the biggest taste of in the Metroplex. It's our third annual event. And so it's just a super family friendly, good time in Oak Cliff. So come one, come all.
All right, Kiyundra, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm going to try to come.
Please do.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you are so poised.
Thank you.
If this chamber thing doesn't work out, you got a future as a television broadcaster for sure.
Thank you so much.
I want to give you a chance to kind of brag more on Oak Cliff Works. What's your favorite success story?
Oh goodness, we've got a student, her name is Erica Frierson, and I don't believe she would mind me mentioning her name. She was a part of our very first cohort. And when she came to us, Erica did not feel that she was able to purchase a home or get a car or any of those things, but she successfully made it through the program itself, got a job at Methodist Hospital, which is one of the biggest employers in the southern sector, which by the way is one of our employer partners. Erica since then has been able to purchase a vehicle, she's repaired her credit, and has built a home. Not only that, Erica was one of the first students at Methodist Hospital to win a Rose Award, which is when Methodist Hospital recommends an exceptional patient care technician, and she came from the Oak Cliff Works program.
Wow, that's going to be so rewarding to watch that happen. There was a nice piece done on you by Channel 33 here in town. Let's go ahead and roll that.
If you're looking for the land of opportunity, you might want to start in Oak Cliff.
When they provide this opportunity for us, it allows us to put our feet in gear and just go out there and explore the world.
The Oak Cliff Chamber of Commerce launched a program called Oak Cliff Works that offers job training and guidance to people living in underserved communities, putting them on the path to success.
This program, Oak Cliff Works, is designed to take those individuals that currently live, work, and play here and give them an opportunity to have a career. If we don't have a skilled workforce, then I believe that we've missed the mark.
It's for Oak Cliff, by Oak Cliff. Places like Methodist Dallas are community partners that are training residents with face-to-face outreach to help funnel them directly into the workforce.
There's nothing better, nothing more comforting than someone from the community coming in, being taken care of one of their own. It forms a really great rapport with the patients and with the community in general.
The program is paid for through a grant, so it's free of charge to anyone looking to breathe some life into their resume. All you've got to do is take the first step.
I do see people from Oak Cliff rising up and taking these opportunities and opening new opportunities for other people.
Wow, I'm so inspired. Some people will be watching this saying, I need to get involved. Do they have to live and work in Oak Cliff to be involved in the chamber?
Not at all. So as long as they live in the Dallas city limits, they can be a part of the Oak Cliff Works program.
And I love that investment dollars are flowing into Oak Cliff because money follows money. In the little time we have left, what do you see for the future?
Development. I see development in the future for Oak Cliff. So Oak Cliff, the area, as we all know, it's larger than the city of Atlanta. The southern sector is. It's a huge area with lots of green space. And we're attracting developers. Oak Cliff, specifically southern Dallas, needs development, and I see that in our future. But not only do we need development from a building standpoint, we need development programs. We need people development. And that's what the Oak Cliff Chamber of Commerce has been striving to do, is not only develop the space, right? We want to develop people. We want to invest in people. We want to upskill existing people in the Oak Cliff area.
And I can't think of a better evangelist for Oak Cliff than you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We're going to end with the website, which is oakcliffchamber.org. The great Kiyundra Jones. Thanks for coming into the studio.
Thanks for having me.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.